Yeah, bro, like a lot of this we be talking where, you know, nobody's really willing to put the work in and everybody just has this sense of entitlement. And I feel like, it's like that as a country as a whole, but specifically in our community where motherfuckers don't really want to put the work in. Everybody want this on some microwave shit to where, you snap your fingers and it's there. And
It's kind of like what I always say is a bunch of put me on niggas, man.
I'm tired of this, man. I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
put
yeah,
me
yeah, for
on,
sure.
put me
Put
on.
me on. And a lot of that shit, man, I be like, ask to get assistance when you already assisting yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you're already doing some shit, you're already pushing the line, moving the needle, doing things on your own, then I feel like you're in a position where you can ask for help. I don't think anybody should be asking for help to get started. Like, that's a problem. Like, you need to be self motivated or be able to find your own source of motivation before going and asking somebody that's ahead of you to help you get started.
Help me. Help me.
Well, when I was training to be a personal trainer, one of the big things that we discussed in our training was self-efficacy and like being able to push yourself instead of having external influences motivate you to get you to where you needed to be. The biggest thing and what you're getting to is that self-efficacy, which I think in our community as a whole we're lacking because we're looking for external factors to either blame for why we're failing or to actually push us to do things and get into spaces because we don't think too highly of ourselves at times.
Plus, I to add to that, I think we sell ourselves short too often. Like, it's like that clip we were talking about with the Asian dude where he's like, yo, you willing to die for your country, but you won't do better in math. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. It just remind me of talking to this dude. I'm giving him advice for, how to be a better dad, like the things that his child might need for him to pick up the slack in. And this motherfucker gonna tell me, I don't need no advice being no father. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I got this. I'll rob for my kid. I'll kill for my kid. Like, I do anything. And
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm like, your kid only needs you to take her to the library and to the museum. Like, you going to these far extremes and you won't do these quote unquote menial or nominal things, but you're willing to, go to the ends of the earth. And it's like, make it make sense. Like,
Yeah.
your kid don't need you for that.
Well, they got to get their kid that Montclair jacket. They need the Balenciagas on their feet that they're going to outgrow and run through because they never had to work for it to understand the value of that time and energy that's put into some bullshit ass shoes.
Yeah, man. Like, just not wanting to do the real work that's not seen. That's really the deal. I think in our last episode you talked about giving away shoes and one of your homies wanting to video record it and you like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, 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 nah. We not doing that. But now we live in an age where it's like, yo, motherfuckers is not doing it out of the good of their heart. They doing it because it's gonna be seen.
But we at a crossroads because if you don't document it, it's like it never happened anyway. So I'm beginning to lean toward the point where I'm understanding both sides of it. And the truth is, we got to document it because one of the main things that I talked a lot about over the years, and I've seen it come to fruition as I've grown older, is this aspect of spiritual warfare. There's a lot of hidden agendas, a lot of hidden messages, imagery that is constantly being bombarded and put out to the masses to demoralize us, to have us dejected, to have us fearful, to have us depressed. And the thing is, in order to combat those things, we have to put out the good. We got to put out the work that we're doing.